Hello everybody, welcome back for the second game of the day. It's Poshundhara Sports City LMS Dhaka League powered by Ace, and we are here for the game number 2 between Bando Designs and RCC SPZ Legends. Earlier in the toss, the skipper of Bando, Tarek Miru, has won the flip of the coin and decided to bat first. The sun is out after a long time, and the batters will expect some assistance from this surface. It's a good track always for batting, but due to the dew and the moisture, the bowlers were receiving a lot of assistance. Mohammad Mahin and Shagor Siddiqui are the opening batters for Bando Designs, and it's going to be Mohammad Jomirul Islam with the new ball in hand. Just getting his fielders at the right stations, and Jomi gets underway. Down the leg, starts off with a wide. That was a perfect delivery for a right-hander, but he bowled that against a left-handed batter. Thus, it's a wide. So it's a problem. Since it's amateur cricket, the bowlers struggle initially to find the right channel to bowl at, and that's what has transpired with Jami as well. Tucked away, and first runs off the bat. Mohammad Mahin gets off the strike and brings Shagor Siddiqui. So this might be an advantage for Bando Designs because they have a left and right hand combination, and this combination really bothers the bowlers to find the right line, because every time you need to shift the line after every single is taken. That's a good delivery. Pacey, and there was a bit of zip as well from the surface. Shagor Siddiqui gets beaten all ends up. Solidity behind that, just for a single though. In LMS, you have a power play for the bowlers in the first 4 overs of an innings and the last 2. Then again, the usual and regular field setup for LMS cricket: 3 fielders on the off, 3 on the on. Worked away behind square, and the batters are coming back for the second run. This is good piece of running between the wickets. Both of them are really fast runners, and the call was also at the right time. So good cricket all around. Jamirul Islam has been hitting the right channels after that wide. He's found the right zone to bowl at, and despite this left and right hand combination, he hasn't bowled the second wide, which happens very often in the opening over of LMS. Slower, and that's beaten the outside edge as well of Mohammad Mahin, and that completes the first over 2 after 1. It's 5 for none. Akib Ajad is the bowler, and he also starts off with a wide, just like Jamirul Islam. And it's a very common scene. These players, all of them, they're amateur, and they take a bit of time to adjust with the situation. and start delivering their best. That's better, way better on the channel. Just a mere push from Maheen and he takes a single. That's wayward. And that's the second bite of this over. According to the rule of last man stands, it's punishable because you can't bowl more than one bite, and if you do so, you will be penalized 3 runs. But the best part is for the bowler that it will be deemed as a legal delivery. Ten runs already on the board, Bando Designs. That's wide number 3. This is ominous because Akib Azad hasn't been hit for any boundary yet in this over. Nonetheless, these wide deliveries are leaking runs. 8 runs already from this Azad over. Still a ball to go. And this is wide number 4. So these wides turned the whole over into an expensive one. 12 runs, in fact 11 runs from it after 2 hits, 16 for none. A deft touch, and it goes for 4. Fuad bin Sajjad was stationed at deep third, but he couldn't really stop the ball. It had enough pace behind to elude the fielder and run all the way. A lovely touch from Shagur Siddiqui to earn his first boundary. Some room from Jomirul Islam outside the off stump, and that has been utilized properly by Shagur. A comeback. The keeper is appealing for it. They think they've got the man, but the umpire doesn't. The keeper was completely convinced that there was a nick, but the bowler wasn't that much interested. As the umpire says, game on. Nothing to interrupt. In between 2 fielders, and the batters will come back for the second run. Once again, good piece of running between the wickets. It was a quick throw in. And fortunately that it didn't hurt the batter, but otherwise this could be something serious because the throw was really quick and had a lot of pace behind it. Driven, a boundary in result. Shagur Siddiqui has played a shot where class was written all over it. On the up, through the gap, he held his pose as well. for the photographers. A picturesque shot that the fans of cricket would love to see again and again. After 3, it's 27 for none. Akibajat comes back and gets it for a single. There was a mix-up, but wisely sent back by the batter. Otherwise, it could be a run out on the first wicket. It's 28 for none. Bando. There hasn't been much of a fireworks, which could really take them to a rollicking start, but the batters are milking runs as much as possible. And there has been an assistance from the bowlers as well, because they have bowled too many extras that really has helped the batters to remove all the jitters and play their free game. It was angling in to the lefty. Aki Wajad is trying to go as wide as possible of the bowling crease, just to create that natural angle that brings the ball into the left-hander with the angle. Ariel shouts of catch it, but it will be taken. I reckon, yes, it is taken from the edge of the boundary, and it's a great catch from Zamirul Islam. He had to backpedal for a while, had to make that judgment properly, and under the sun beating down, he's taken a very commendable catch. And that brings the first blood for our RCC SPZ legends. It's 30 for 1. So that's the end of the fourth over. A productive over for SPZ Legends as they got a wicket of it. After 4, it's 30 for 1. That's in the gap. The call was for 2, but oh my goodness, the keeper makes a hash of a thing and allowed the batters to take that extra run. This is sloppy. He should have done better and really gathered the ball for stopping that second. He says sorry to the fielder because this really does not do justice to the effort of the fielder, who had a really good throw in but couldn't really prevent the second run. Shakor Siddiqui gets a couple and gets back to the strike. The fall of the first wicket has brought Tariq Miru in the middle, the skipper of Bando design, and has been playing last man stance for a long time. He's got a wealth of experience. A batter is known for his class and his big hitting prowess. A wide. Asadullah Ghalib has been brought after the opening bowlers are done with their first spell of a couple of overs. And now he's also finding it difficult, just like the other bowlers, to maintain the proper line and bowl stump to stump. The skipper Tariq Miru has to bat with a lot of responsibility. He's one of the key batters for the Bando side. That's a shot, which is really good to see, but a fielder intervenes. But the batters were really quick to take a couple of runs in the meantime. This is great piece of running between the wickets. Tariq Miru was running like a bullet. He had no second thought in his mind. As soon as he hit the ball, he had a couple in his mind, and he was really quick. Short and wide, and that's the second bite of this over, which means 3 runs will be added to the cards for the batting side and will be deemed as a legal delivery. $39 for 1. Bando. Tariq Miru does go square of the wicket, one of his favorite shots to cut the ball when any width is offered. And this single brings the end of the 5th over, with the score being 40 for 1. And it's the time for a change in the comm box as well. It's my pleasure and privilege to welcome Shajjat Utash.
Thank you so much, Alif. The second game of the day, Bando Design and RCC SPZ Legends. Bowlers have done well so far, conceded 40 in the first 5 overs. Good thing for the batting side is that they lost 1 wicket only so far. Khalid Masood, slower through the air, swung away nicely. It was a good fielding effort. Fuad it was. Couple of runs for Tariq. He was waiting for the ball to turn and then played with the turn, and immediately there is a change in the field. Fuad not the lightest on the ground, and the way the batter played the first delivery, they are anticipating that that part of the ground will be the busier one, at least in this over. Khaled Masood. It was going down the leg side, a bit quick at this time. The good news is the sound is out, but it's not very hot out there. A light breeze going on across the ground, which makes the conditions pretty comfortable for everyone. You can still see the umpires wearing their winter attire, so that should give an idea how the weather is out there. Beautifully played. 2 is the call, but very good fielding from the deep point. Covered a lot of ground pretty quickly. Rakin it was. So this is a good over from Khaled Masood. The last ball coming up, considered runnable so far. Five of the first Khaled Masood over after 6, 45 for 1. Ishak, the new bowler, another spinner. We have seen a good first over from Khaled Masood, the right arm off spinner this time. The left arm Ishak has been introduced into the attack. Pretty regulation field. 3 on the offside, 3 on the onside. Cannot really do much about it. Both teams, they are pretty experienced at this level. They've been playing LMS for a long time now. They know how to approach at different stages of the game. It should run away for a boundary, and it was a wide as well. Yes, 5 runs without the ball being counted, and that brings up the 50 for the batting team. Bando design, 50 for 1, 6.1 over. So this is a good start. They have wickets in hands. We have seen in the first game today the wicket is not assisting the batters much, but the conditions have improved a bit, so definitely they will be looking forward towards a score somewhere around 130 run marks. Remember, this is a 17 over game. Played on the back foot. For the 5 wide runs given in the previous ball, the batters can relax a bit in this over. It was a quiet over, the previous one. 5 of that one And they have got 6 already in the first 2 balls in this. Oh, beautifully bowled. A bit of flight drifted into the batter, then going outwards, enticing the batter to go for the expensive shot through the offside and beating the outside edge. A classic left arm spin delivery. Depth touch. Fuad is posted there. He does well. The batters, they are not taking any risks. Both batters, they have got the start. Shagor Siddiqui 20, Tarek on 17. Chipped, safe shot, no close-in fielders. That's the end of the 7:53 for 1. Khalid Masood continuing. The batter anticipated the ball to rise a bit higher than that. The length was there and he was lining himself to go over the mid-wicket region. That ball kept a bit low, and that really will put some doubts on the minds of the batters. This time a quicker one. This is good bowling from Khalid. Mixing things up. Khalid Masood. Big shot, and that goes all the way. Tarek this time, he was ready for the slower one. Picked the length up quickly. Slightly over pitched from Khalid. That was a clean hit for a 6. Wow. Tarek moving on to 25, played just 15 deliveries, so he is looking good. On the other hand, Shagor Siddiqui, he is also on 21 from 16. So both batters, they have got the starts. Now at least one of them would want to continue till the end of the innings. Or at least reach 50 and then retire and hope to come back again. Good comeback. Slightly dragged the length back for the batter so that he cannot go underneath the ball and lift it up like the previous one. Quicker one will be single. So this is a good over. 9 of it after 8, 62 for 1. Beautifully bowled, Ishaq. He is getting the ball to talk now. And he picks up a wicket. It was on the cards, really. He was bowling brilliantly. And now he gets the reward for some tight bowling. And Tarek is walking back to the dugout. That is a big wicket, and SPZ, they really needed the breakthrough. This partnership was threatening to take the game away from the opposition. But now Sagar Siddiqui, he will have a new partner, and the more dangerous batter has been dismissed. So this is good result from Ishaq for RCC SPZ legends. At this rate they are scoring so far, they will reach up to 125. GM Shumon is the new batter, the left-handed one. So it will be a matchup for the left-handed batter, the left-arm spin of Ishaq. Good bowling, keeping it way outside off stump. Doesn't allow the batter to even try to go through the leg side, playing with the spin. That is a brilliant caught and bowled, and the second wicket this over. Ishaq is on fire. That's the third wicket down for Bando Design. And he got both set batters back to the hut. Ishaq, he is on fire. Picked up 2 wickets both in this over. He bowled brilliantly. And he got another right-handed in Samiul Islam, who gets off the mark immediately. Played it late. Brilliant over from Ishaq. After 9, 64 for 3. .64 for 3 after 9. There will be a change. Now, change of ends. This is a 17 over per side game. The first game today we had 16 over per innings. So more or less halfway through the innings. And Khalid Masood is continuing. He bowled 2 decent overs. From the other side, conceded 5 in the first over, 9 in the second, and started conceding a single this over. I think he will prefer bowling against Shumon. the left-handed batter who he got now on strike. There is a deep mid-wicket, deep square leg and a long on the leg side. Slow through the air. Played with softer hands for a single now. The back-to-back wickets, Sagar and Tarek, that really put the Bando design under some pressure. That partnership was looking really, really good. Oh, brilliantly bowled. The keeper missed it, and that ball is running towards the boundary, and it stops, thankfully, for the wicket keeper. No one is there to back up. Oh, that was a run-out opportunity at the bowling end. The wicket keeper, he lost one of his pads on the way he chased down the ball. So the wicket keeper was not there to receive the ball at the striking end, and that was the reason the non-striker Shumon, he wanted the third run, but Khalid Masood, he showed really good presence of mind to get forward, collect the ball and try to break the stumps at non-striking end. Had he could do it, then that would have been curtains for Shuman, but luckily for him, the direct throw was not in place. Bowled. One way or other, he gets a wicket. Samuel departs as the fourth wicket for Bando design, 68 for 4. Shaun Bhuiya is the new batter who joins Shuman there out in the middle. Khalid Masood picked up his first wicket. Shuman and Shaun both are reputed for their big hitting, for their good batting abilities. He gets off the mark immediately, and that's over number 10 done and dusted. 69 for 4, and there will be change in the com box. Let's welcome Alif Tasneem.
Thank you, Shajjad. It's 69 for 4. Bando designs, and they're certainly under the pump after losing 4 wickets. So half of their batters are all gone. It's a curtailed 17-over match here at Puperga Krida Shiksha Pratishthan. Down the leg, it's running towards the fence, but I don't think it will reach. It doesn't. The keeper Amanullah Aman gathers and throws it back. He's done a great job, that must be said. Since the halfway has been passed of the first innings, the end has been changed. Now it's from the far end, the bowling has been done. Pushed through the offside. A single gets picked up. Shaun Bhuiya is the man in. There will be a lot of eyes on Shaun as he plays a great shot, and this may go all the way, but no. Interruption from the fielder, and he does well to stop it. Good ball. Good turn from Ishak after 11 and 75 for 4. Galib comes back and he produces a dot straight away. It's bright and sunny now here at Puperga Krida Shiksha Pratishthan Ground 1. It's Boshundhara Sports City LMS Dhaka League, powered by Ace. This is the second game of the day between Bando Designs and RCC SPZ Legends. That's cut and in the gap as well. Will be 4 runs. Shaun Bhuiya plays a lovely looking cut which earns him a boundary. Aerial screams of catch it, but it lands short. dabbed just for a single though, and this completes the 12th over. Bando designs are 82 for 4. Ishak was looking really good throughout this innings. Has picked up a couple of wickets as well, and into his last over has been a tricky customer for the batters to deal with. There has been struggle and some hardship from the batters against Ishak. A single from Shaun Bhuya, and this brings Kaji GM Shumon into the strike. Down the leg, slightly edgy, nonetheless a single. Galip throws a wide. Shaun Bhuya will be looking to be a little expensive. In fact, aggressive, not expensive, I beg your pardon. Worked into the onside just for a single though. "13 gone, it's 87 for 4. That's drilled downtown. 4-4. Shaun Bhuya. In fact, it's Kaji GM Shumon who hits a cracking stroke down the ground and straight away puts Galib under some pressure. slower. A single in result. Once again an off cutter and a quick single. Good presence of mind from the batters. "94 on the board. Bando's designs, they are not heading towards a mammoth total. Galib throws it wide. Shimon drags it from outside off into the on and gets a single. And with this single, the 14th over gets done. Bando designs are 95 for 4. And it's time for some change in the com box. For the final 3 overs, you will have Shajjat Udash with you.
Thank you so much, Alif. Jamirul. Jamie, popularly known as, started with a decent delivery outside off stump, going away with the natural angle produced by the right-arm bowler bowling over the wicket against the left-handed batter. Once again, targeting the
Hello everyone and welcome back with the run chase of the second game of the day between RCC SPZ Legends and Bando Design. After 2 hits, 17 for none. Amanullah Aman and Rakin Ahmed are the opening batters for RCC SPZ Legends. The first over was done by Tariq Miru, the skipper of Bando. That was a tad expensive over, 12 runs from it. And the second over was from Pinku, who considered 5. It's a bounce from under zones. On his fell. On his fell. Shot. Shot. Aman, long fire for another bell against the left. Become
So Amanul Aman retiring because he played too well. 50 unbeaten, 82 for no loss, 6.1 over. That's 31 deliveries. They are off to a flyer, and this was an understatement. The way these two batters batted, the display of power, precision. Power from Aman, precision from Rakin. Absolutely brilliant batting. We were talking about that 117 runs are not gonna be a very difficult job. Little did we know that it will be that much easy. Thanks to Aman and Rakin. Jamie off the mark. 83 for no loss. They have all the time in the world to score the next 35 runs. Going for an expensive drive. Lost his shape for the first time in this innings. Rakin, he had played some brilliant shots so far. That 1-6 over extra cover coming down the wicket, playing against a quicker bowler. That was the best of the lot. On the other hand, Aman, he was all power. Two is the call from Rakin. And they made it pretty easily. That's brilliant running. You cannot really blame the fielder. I don't think that he did it bad. Rakin, he had no hesitation to call for a second run the moment he started running after hitting the ball in the gap, and completed with ease. Single to end the over, and Rakin will keep the strike to himself after 786 for no loss. .86 for no loss after 7. GM Shumon is the new bowler, left arm spinner, will bowl against Rakin. Flighted one, it was a really wide delivery. Rakin didn't let it go. He knew that there was a huge gap on the offside between point and long off, and it was an easy peasy delivery for the batter. Boundary to start the over. Coming down the wicket, that was a difficult chance. That was a difficult chance. Shumon, that really hurt him. Rakin, it was a powerful shot from him on the follow through. All Shumon could do was just put the hands on the line. He was hoping for catching that. And there will be a pause in the play. A couple of runs. slight delay in this game due to the little injury Shumon has suffered in the previous delivery, trying to stop or trying to catch the ball from Rakin. Had he grabbed it, it could have been one of the better catches in this tournament. Unfortunately, these are not good signs for Shumon. He is coming off the field, so someone else will have to finish the over for him. Mahin will bowl the 3 remaining deliveries in this over. 92 already on the board. Without losing any wickets. That ball is coming towards us, but it found Shaun Bhuiya in between. That was a good grab, running towards his right, Shaun Bhuiya. And the dangerous Rakin Ahmed departs after playing a good knock. 92 for 1, that's the first wicket down. So the unfortunate demise due to the injury of Shumon, it proved to be a blessing in disguise, because Mahin, with his first delivery, he picked up a wicket, and that was a huge one. Rakin Ahmed, he is gone. .92 for 1, 7.3 overs. Amanullah Aman back to the hurt, but he retired. The bowlers couldn't get him out, but they could get Rakin out. A run-out opportunity, but Mahin couldn't grab the ball cleanly. There was a bit hesitation between Jamie and Khalid whether to go for the single or not, and that was a delayed decision from Jamie to finally go for it. Thankfully for Khalid, Mahin missed it, failed to pick the ball. The platform set by the two openers is really a strong one for the other batters to complete the remainder of the runs. 8 overs have been bowled. 94 for 1. Good delivery from Babu.